Meet Lorne Balfe, a talented composer. He creates emotions for big movies like Mission Impossible, adds life to games like Assassin's Creed, and makes TV shows shine through the magic of music. Let's explore his amazing musical journey together. Let's rewind to before the symphonies of blockbuster scores to discover the musical notes that composed Lorne Balfe's early life. Born in the magical city of Inverness, Scotland, Lorne's journey began where castles seemed to whisper secrets to the winds, and the landscapes painted their melodies. As a child, Lorne's ears were tuned to the rhythm of life itself, the vibrant tapestry of sounds around him. From the whispering rivers to the rustling leaves became the foundation for his future compositions. His curiosity was a conductor's baton, leading him to explore every musical instrument his way, creating harmonious escapades through imagination. At just 8 years old, he saw how his talent could be more than a pastime. He began composing jingles and even successfully sold a few to marketers for advertisements. As soon as Balfe became a teenager, he wanted to learn more and formalize his path. So he auditioned for the Edinburgh Symphony Orchestra and successfully landed a position there as a percussionist. Although the little musician was already making a name for himself, traveling and playing all around Scotland, he knew he was meant for more than this. By the time he was in his late teens, he decided to move to the U.S., seeking fortune as an aspiring film composer. Of course, everything does not come in so smoothly. So Balfe recalls writing letters to different composers, betting on his chance of getting through to someone in Hollywood. With his work on the 2011 historical action movie Ironclad, set in the Middle Ages, Balfe made a name for himself as a film composer. He used this production to showcase his talent for writing music that accentuated the story's dramatic intensity. His score gave the movie's characters and plot more depth and emotion, demonstrating his talent for using music to improve the narrative. Balfe's career grew more from that point on. He wrote the music for various movies, including cartoon adventures like Penguins of Madagascar, and science fiction blockbusters like Terminator Genesis. His capacity to modify his music aesthetic to fit many genres and stories demonstrated his adaptability and made him a highly sought-after composer in the business. Lorne Balfe's journey into film scoring and his work with Hans Zimmer shows how talented and hard-working he is. Balfe met Zimmer early in his career when he worked for Zimmer's music production business, Remote Control Productions. Zimmer noticed Balfe's passion and skill in music because of the different projects he worked on. Noticing his talent, Zimmer invited Balfe to work with him on several high-profile film scores. This started a mentoring relationship that would shape Balfe's career. Under Zimmer's direction, Balfe got better at what he did and contributed to some well-known scores. This project allowed Balfe to work with one of the most respected musicians in the business and learn from him. Over time, Balfe's style and creative flair started to show, which helped him become a well-known musician in his own right. Lorne Balfe is recognized as a master whose melodies have enhanced the craft of video game composing as well, creating a world where gameplay and music are intertwined. He contributed his extraordinary skills to the 2012 video game Assassin's Creed 3, creating a score that expertly transported players to the American Revolutionary War. Balfe's music improved players' immersion in the game's environment by precisely capturing the tension, drama, and historical relevance of the time period. The combined symphonic and subtle electronic elements offer depth to the overall experience and bring the game's setting to life in unheard of ways. Another well-known game on which Balfe has created a dramatic masterpiece is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The dramatic storytelling and exciting combat scenes in Modern Warfare 2 perfectly complemented Balfe's soundtrack. His participation in Modern Warfare 2 showed his versatility and capacity for operating within pre-existing melodic structures, as he was not the first or only composer to work on the franchise. His proficiency in enriching the acoustic environment of one of the most recognizable franchises in the gaming business is demonstrated by his ability to smoothly incorporate his compositions with the current score while adding his distinctive touch. Beyond video games and film, Balfe's creative abilities has made a lasting impression on television with his engaging musical compositions. His work has improved the storytelling in numerous television programs from diverse genres. The Bible, a 2013 miniseries that brings to life the timeless tales from the Bible, is one of his noteworthy television endeavors. To further communicate the grandeur and importance of the events presented, Balfe's evocative score amplified the emotional resonance of these storylines. The first season of 2017's Genius, based on Albert Einstein's life, included Balfe's musical talent. He provided a melodic backdrop that mirrored the complexity of Einstein's groundbreaking theories, while also capturing the brilliance and complexity of the scientist through his score. Lorne Balfe's story may not be as action-packed as Ethan Hunt's, but the Mission Impossible films have certainly benefited from his involvement since he joined the franchise for its sixth installment, Mission Impossible Fallout. The franchise has thus far enjoyed a lot of popularity and a lot of Tom Cruise, with its iconic theme song being among one of the most recognizable today. However, Balfe's work took the franchise's musical scoring from good to great, adding extra layers and dimensions through his use of dynamic percussion and darker chord progression. Balfe's musical works are a big part of what brings the series' latest Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 such a great movie. He brings his musical style and creativity to the franchise, which makes the tension, emotion, action on screen even better. In Dead Reckoning Part 1, Balfe's music fits perfectly with the story, creating a dynamic soundscape that matches the series' famously complicated plot twists and high-stakes spy action. His work enhances the story's mood, whether it's a heart-pounding action sequence or a suspenseful edge-of-the-seat moment. In the plot, Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, goes up against a new antagonist named the Entity, a cold and calculating artificial intelligence. Hunt's mission is to secure both halves of a metal key, the MacGuffin needed to destroy the Entity. Even though the movie has many crazy stunts, like when Ethan drives his motorbike off a cliff, or when he fights bad guy Gabriel on top of a moving steam engine train, Balfe was able to base his score on a lot of feeling. Lorne Balfe told Variety that it took more than 555 players in sessions in Rome, Vienna, Venice, Switzerland, and London, among other places, to make the music, with his recording sessions following the film's shooting locations and employing local musicians. Perhaps most noticeably in the score amongst these local musicians is a group of military drummers based in Switzerland known as the Top Secret Drum Corps. Before being hired by Balfe, the drummers were discovered by Tom Cruise and writer-director Christopher McQuarrie when they performed at the Queen's Jubilee. Balfe never strayed from the iconic theme that Lalo Schifrin created for the series almost 60 years ago.
The difference, it would be like music for movies is like writing a letter, and music for television is writing a telegram.
But he did accept it. It was clear that the DNA was well connected throughout the film. It goes with the theme for Ethan and the big opening titles. Balfe said that he started writing the music almost 3 years ago, before setting it aside for a time to score another Cruise project, Top Gun Maverick. Balfe stated that, at the last count, there were more than 14 hours of music, but only about 2.5 hours were used in the finished version of the movie. We are eagerly awaiting the story's exciting conclusion with next year's Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2, as the new movie is expected to go deeper into the series' complex web of espionage, heart-pounding action, and surprising plot twists. It will do this by building on the suspenseful foundation laid by the last one, with familiar names returning and new challenges added. Fans can look forward to an exciting movie-going experience as the MI team navigates dangerous alliances and even more dangerous tasks. The sequel is set to deliver the trademark excitement that has made the Mission Impossible series a worldwide phenomenon.
This is far and away the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted. The only thing that scares me more is what we have planned for Mission 8.
And we can't wait to hear what Balfe comes up with for the score. Let us know your favorite Lorne Balfe score in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.